So the story starts with these three troublemaker kids. Their parents are seriously fed up with their behavior, so they decide to send them to this reform school to straighten them out. And get this, the school's located on an island, right in the middle of the ocean. Once they arrive on the island, a guard escorts them to the principal's office, where the principal gives them this strict warning about following all the rules. Right then, the vice principal rushes in, looking completely terrified, and he's telling the principal about some kind of animal fight that's happening. The principal runs outside where some other teachers and guards are already gathered, but by the time they get there, whatever that animal was, it's already gone. So after a bit, it's lunchtime. The three students sit down together and start plotting about how they're going to escape from this place. Meanwhile, on the other side of the campus, that animal has killed the principal's dog and they're burying it. Then the camera shows these pipes sticking out of the ground. And there's this weird gas coming out of them. And you can see these pigs crawling out from underground too. The next day, when the principal comes to school, he finds his dog's grave dug up and the body's completely gone. He's absolutely furious. So he grabs some weapons from the storage room and heads into the forest with the other teachers. Now, there's only the guidance counselor left at the school. From the classroom window, the students spot the principal and teachers fighting with this wild pig. And then, the pig bites the principal. All the teachers rush him to the medical room because he's passed out. The doctor's treating him when suddenly the principal just springs up and demands to go to his office. So they take him there. When they lift him off the bed, there's blood all over it. The teachers leave the principal in his office and head out. Then the doctor comes in to check on him. The principal wakes up when he sees her. But here's the thing. The principal has turned into a zombie. He attacks the doctor, and one of the students is watching all of this from outside. She runs back to her classroom and tells everyone what she just saw. When the students hear this, they all start running toward the principal's office to see for themselves, but the guidance counselor stops them and tells them to go back to class. But right then, a teacher stumbles out of the principal's office with bite marks all over his face. Seeing this, the guidance counselor goes inside to check what's happening, and the zombie doctor attacks him. He barely manages to defend himself, but now the zombie doctor is coming after the kids. All the students run and hide in their classroom. The zombie doctor then heads to the vice principal's room where the vice principal and another female teacher are. She attacks them both. The vice principal manages to escape, but the female teacher gets attacked and turns into a zombie. The vice principal runs away and finds the kids, who immediately start complaining to him about everything that's going on. So he takes them to a safe room. They're all discussing how they need to call someone outside for help, but nobody has a phone. Then night falls, and a zombie smashes through the window and attacks them. Everyone runs and ends up in the basement. The students are asking the vice principal what the hell is happening, but he doesn't know either. Then he remembers something. He tells the students that before the school was built, there were tons of pigs living here. They were poisoned with some kind of medication and buried in the ground. There were so many pigs that after burying them, they had to install pipes so the gases from underground could escape. Maybe those same pigs have turned into zombies because of that medication. So the kids come up with a plan. They'll grab some weapons and head to the kitchen to find food. But the moment they step outside, the zombies attack them and turn most of them. Only our three main friends manage to escape to the upper floor. They make their way back to the basement. Now it's just the vice principal, one student, and the three friends left. But then the zombies break in and attack everyone. Somehow the three friends manage to survive. They're fighting zombies left and right, and they finally make it outside and jump into a car. But before their third friend can get in, a zombie grabs him. The other two try to save him by driving the car straight at the zombie. But another zombie jumps in the way and the car flips over. Then a zombie attacks them inside the car too. Out of the three friends, only one survives. He's absolutely enraged now. He starts fighting the zombies head-on and ends up blowing up the principal zombie with a bomb. Then we see him back in his city, and he's brought his zombified friend with him. In the next scene, we see the whole city, and there are explosions everywhere, which means the zombie virus has spread to the entire city now. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.